Hello everyone, my name is Shisha, and today I'm going to be doing a showcase run of the Super Mario Odyssey Randomizer made by Secret Dev. So let's get right into that, and I will explain what the randomizer is and how it works and all of that in just a second here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the Super Mario Odyssey Randomizer is a brand new mod made by Secret Dev, and it is inspired by the randomizer that was originally made by Crafty Boss. And this is a mod that randomizes all the moons in the game, all the skyboxes, all the music tracks, and all the loading zones. And it also randomizes the moon totals you need to leave each kingdom. So you will notice here that the Odyssey is just right here out the gate, so we're just going to immediately take it to Cascade here, because sometimes if you go through loading zones in Cap, and they take you to the Cascade, it can, like, crash the game if you don't properly unlock Cascade, so I just like taking the Odyssey immediately here. That just seems to be the most consistent play, and we will end up coming back to Cap later, more than likely. There's actually a button in the mod menu that lets you just teleport right back to Cap from any point in the entire game, so I just like going to Cascade immediately, getting that unlocked. So yeah, you can see the randomized skybox already here. And you can see the randomized moon total. We only need 2 moons for Cascade. That is incredible RNG. I love this nighttime Cascade feel, though. This is really good. Okay, this is a luncheon moon. And this is our first randomized moon you can see here. And I'm using a tracker tool, as you can see here, just to make sure I have everything marked down. I'm just using it to, like, take notes, essentially. You do not need to use this tracker tool to beat the mod at all. It doesn't really make it too much easier. It definitely makes it a little bit easier, but very realistic to beat this mod without it. Ah, that was really close. I'm gonna give it, like, another try. This is a trick known as, down a skip. One more try. I usually give it 3 tries and then I move on. Okay, yeah, it's just not happening right now. Not a big deal. We'll just go the intended way. Not a big deal. So what I'm trying to do now is get up to the Madame Brutal fight. That skip I was attempting is a skip known as down to skip, which allows you to skip over doing this skip here, where you come up here and capture the T-Rex. But yeah, not a big deal. And this is going to be the first randomized multi-moon of the run. So this multi-moon could lead to Cascade and give us enough moons to just leave immediately, or it could give us a multi-moon for a different kingdom. And the big thing about this mod is just, like, clearing out kingdoms as fast as possible, grabbing peace in a lot of spots. This is just a very good kingdom to start out in, because, like I said, we can get 5 moons, or, like, even more than that. We can grab, like, a bunch of moons right out the gate really fast here. Because one of the cool things about this mod is as soon as I beat Madame Brood here, or get peace in any kingdom for that matter, it'll unlock the moon rock, so I can immediately break that. And that'll give me a ton of moons. Okay, what is this going to be for? Cascade, perfect, we can just leave immediately here. This is a really good seed to start out here. Yeah, we're immediately just done with Cascade moons, and we can immediately go on to Sam, which is huge. And the reason why going to Sand is so important early on is just because it's such a big kingdom. If we end up getting peace and breaking the moon rock, that's like over 80 moons there, so it's pretty good. But even though I know said I can leave, I don't really want to leave yet. I just want to make some progress in other kingdoms based off the quick easy moons here that I can just grab right out the gate. There are a handful of easy moons I want to grab in Cascade here. Okay, so we're gonna break this rock. I think it should stay broken, I don't know. But there's a moon under there. Like a ground pound moon that spawns underneath that rock. So if it stays broken, that'll be good. That'll save me a handful of seconds. But if not, I'll just break it again with the T-Rex. Sometimes the randomizer is a bit finicky about how, like, stuff stays spawned and whatnot. That's Metro, that's good. Metro typically is one of the bigger kingdoms for moon requirements just because it's such a massive kingdom in vanilla already. Sand moons are really good. Anything that's like the first like couple kingdoms like up through Wooded is really good early game, I would say. Because the more you can progress the game through via the Odyssey, the better you're going to be. Is kind of how this randomizer goes. But yeah, like I said, I think even though I have Cascade cleared out, it is, like, no matter what kingdoms we go to, even if they're fully, like, even if I'm able to progress the Odyssey further, it is fast just to grab a couple moons that are out in the open here. Like, obviously I'm going to skip over a lot of the slow moons in most of these kingdoms, but I still do want to grab the moons that are just, like, directly in my path here. Okay, that's unfortunately a wasted moon because I already have enough Cascade moons to leave. Yeah, that's just a dud. Okay. That's Lost. Lost is really good. Yeah, Lost is one of the more rare ones. Lost and Ruined are the the hardest moons to get, I would say. And it's really important that you get enough Lost moons because you can kind of get, like, stuck there potentially if you travel there without enough moons to leave. Not really that you can get stuck there, but you would have to use the mod menu to go back to cap, and that can end up being really slow if you have to do that. Just way better off to get enough moons to leave Lost if possible. Okay, so I can't buy the shop moon yet, unfortunately. Oh, Metro moon. Oh, is that Lake? Okay, Lake and Metro look really similar just because of the colors. It's sometimes hard to tell just at a glance. Oh, that's damage. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this one's not the fastest, but it's in my path, so I'm gonna grab it. It's not like that slow. It's just kind of slow because of this cutscene, but like the actual execution isn't that slow. My first Wooded Moon, and I think we're probably gonna take the Odyssey here pretty soon. Oh, there's still a handful of moons I could grab here that are worthwhile, so I'm gonna still keep grabbing moons. Like, I still haven't even explored the top of the kingdom here yet. So as it turns out, the fastest moons to grab that you're gonna see throughout this run are absolutely just the moons that are out in the overworld. Like, a lot of these moons I'm grabbing are just, like, parts of, like, really fast categories like Darker Side, Routing, and stuff like that. I'm doing a trick here known as Chest Clip just to get back on top of this area here. And then I'm going to take this platform here. Purple coins are unfortunately useless in this mod. And that's a Captain Moon, that's useless unfortunately. I'm going to take this 2D section because there's 2 moons in here I could grab real quick. Also, minor change. There's no cutscenes for, like, starting timer challenges or note moons or whatever. That's Seaside. That's useful. Let's see what's around this corner here, though. That's Cascade. I'm not going to grab it. So the nice thing about having these, like, moons be, like, these different shapes is that you can tell what they are just at a glance. Yeah, Seaside. Hold on, let me mark that. Sorry, I was having trouble marking it on the tracker. So if you, like, spawn a moon or see a moon that's useless, you don't have to pick it up, and it can save you a handful of seconds. That's Lost, right? Yeah, that's Seaside. Okay, I'm gonna come back for this moon, actually. Oh my gosh. Luncheon. Okay, Metro, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that one moon. Good thing I didn't fall down, though. That would have been bad. Seaside. And I think with that, we are going to be able to just leave here. But I'm not going to take the Odyssey quite yet. I'm just going to take the painting, and we're going to come back. We'll probably end up going through Cap, and then clearing out Cap, and then taking the Odyssey that way, eventually. The paintings end up being pretty fast for this mod, so I'm just going to do that. But it is good to know we can take the Odyssey to Sand as soon as we're ready, but I do want to go to Bowser's first. Seaside. And then there's a moon right over this way if I just fall off this painting at a little bit of an angle. Another thing I really like about this randomizer is some of these moons, like this one specifically, usually don't get seen in any Mario Odyssey speedrun apart from, like, all moons. So you get to show off moons like this that are really cool. It's just cool showing off parts of the game you don't usually get to see. Metro. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the Odyssey. Is this here now? I can't remember. It is, okay. I believe that's lost. How? Okay. Yeah, 3 lost minutes is not bad. Perfect. So the routing I like to do for this randomizer specifically is anytime I come across a moon, I just grab it, as long as it's like directly in my path. Because like even some of these slightly slower moons, like Goomba stacking and whatnot, can be pretty useful. Especially early game. Just any moon you can grab early game is good. Because the main goal is just to get enough moons to beat the game as fast as possible, so just any moons you come across are good. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a strat. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's a Cascade Moon. I was gonna do a strat nose bird drum there to teleport up to the bird after I grab the moon, but that's a Cascade Moon, so I'm not gonna grab it. That was really optimal. Holy crap. Oh, that's a bonk. I'm trying to get up to 100 points here as fast as I can. Because shot moons are really fast. And I'm going to be coming up across another shop here pretty soon. And I already skipped over the Cascade shop. So I want to skip over as few shops as possible. Okay, now we're going to be doing a section known as shards here. I'm just trying to clear out the story of Bowser's as fast as possible here. Oh, that's an unfortunate bonk. I was a little bit late on the capture there. Not a big deal. Easy backup. Grab the shard. Okay, now there's 2 minutes I could grab in this area before I finish off shards here. Well, I'm gonna finish it off, but I'm not gonna grab them in. Metro. Keep that in mind. I'm doing really good on lost mins right now. And then there's a min around back here that I'm gonna grab. Wooded. I feel like I'm doing pretty good at, like, getting moons and, like, every kingdom here, except apart from Bowser. I haven't gotten a Bowser's min yet, or Ruined. Ruined is by far the hardest min to get. Mins to get. If I get lucky, though, I could only need, like, 2 or 3 Ruined mins to leave, so kind of banking on that a little bit. We'll see. Definitely a time save if that happens. Unless I get lucky and just stumble across a lot of Ruined mins. I'm gonna go for a trick known as Bowser Drum here. That was an atrocious angle there. There we go. I'll take a second try. Teleporting back to that wire, and that was C7. Let me mark. Oh, I forgot to mention, though, also, I can't tell how many Bowser moons I need to leave, just because in the vanilla game, it doesn't tell you until, you beat the Mecha Brutal, so I'm not going to know until I beat the Mecha, what the moon requirement is for this kingdom. And I'm doing a trick known as Gisodram here. I already marked this main, don't worry. I need to mark this wooden min, though. Okay, I wasn't able to afford the shop, unfortunately, here, but that's okay. We can always come back to it. Okay, now doing the bunny fights here, which is Topper and then Harriet. Topper's a bit of a pushover. I would say it's the same thing we saw in Cap, but we don't fight Topper and Cap in this mod. He's just not there. But just trust that this is just a harder version of the Cap Kingdom fight. A couple more coins I can afford to shop, which is good. But yeah, like I said, also I should mention, coins are a bit harder to come by because I'm on version 1.0 of the game, which doesn't have any of those fancy Luigi corner heads, which give you 200 coins each. Okay, I'm gonna be going for a fancy trick here. Hey, I got it. That trick's known as Sarbumba. Essentially, if I hit 2 bombs at Harriet at the same time, I can get one of them to glitch out and float in the air. And using that floating bomb, I could... Really? That was just a missed angle. I could have skipped the second phase. Not a big time loss, only a handful of seconds. Okay, still a pretty good fight, I would say. Not bad. Okay, Snow Kingdom in. And now we can make our way up to the mech fight. Let me mark that. Okay, there's a moon around back here I'm gonna grab. Seaside, or luncheon, what am I saying? A bonk. Doing a bit of blind movement here. And I nailed it. There we go. That's Lake. I'll mark that whenever I get back to it. Doing a bit of a camera nip here for Toad. If I stand on like one specific part of this roof, I can manip the camera a little bit. I'm getting a lot of Seaside mints. Last time I did this randomizer, I got a ton of Seaside mints too. I don't know what it is, man. Seaside does not usually have that many mint and vanilla, so I'm just getting like all of them. Lake. Okay, now I can make my way up to fight the mech. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep this bird once I get to the top here. Oh, whoops, if I can make it up to the top. Missed that fling. And I'm gonna... There's a minnow on the back of this little staircase here. I'm checking with the bird just because it's the fastest way of walking with it. It takes a handful of seconds. Oh, okay, I couldn't dodge that spiny. Worth it for the lost min. Okay, there's one more min I'm going to grab before I start the next fight here. All these games look so dark and dreary. I'm already almost done with Seaside Mins, and I've, like, just started this run. Okay, using the speedrun shots to kill the mech here, not poking the bombs, poking bombs at the mech to kill it, just climbing it with Mario and then doing spin pounds to kill all the bubbles here. Break all the bubbles. I will say, these custom skyboxes are some of my favorite part of this mod. I'll never get over it, it's so cool. Okay, and then I'm going to try to do Harriet third here. Right, spin and miss. How did that miss? Oh, that's really weird. I don't even know what I did wrong there. I was trying to go for a shot and notice target acquired there, but I missed it. No big deal, though. I can use this opportunity to grab a coin. A couple of coins. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, this is a disastrous mech. There we go, get back up. That could have been a lot worse. I'll take it. It's gonna give me a multi-moon, so it's definitely still worth doing, and I need to do this fight to beat the game at some point, so no big deal. Okay, that's a Sand Kingdom multi-moon. With enough luck here, we might be able to progress all the way over to, Lake here pretty soon. And I still haven't even touched Capital. I'm gonna warp up here. There's a handful of minutes I can quickly grab up here. And I'll probably just make my way backwards to the kingdom, maybe. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I need to go here and break the main rock. I lied. What's my camera angle? Okay, we're gonna ignore that. I know this is a lot of warping, but I'm gonna warp back up top again, I think. I think it's just gonna be the easiest way of routing this. Okay, let's do it. Let's clear out this kingdom and get a ton of moons. I think it's still worth grabbing Seaside Moons, but once I get, like, maybe 12 or 13, I might stop for that kingdom. Okay, we're gonna make my way higher through the kingdom now. Okay, the bunny I want to grab is this one here on the right. Yeah, I can probably start killing on Seaside Moons a little bit now. Chances are it's not going to have more than 10-ish. It might have like 15 at most, I would imagine. There's a chance it could have over 20, but like I just feel like it's such a small chance. Especially for a kingdom that's not very big like Seaside. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to long jump there. I'll take another Sand Moon, gladly. Should have seen how many Sand Moons I need. Oh, I only need 3 Bowser's Moons. This is a really good seed so far. I'll mark that down. I forgot to even look at my moon count. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm gonna warp back to here now. I'm trying to avoid loading zones until I really have to do them. It's just better to save loading zones for the end, I think, and do it kind of in a systematic way. What I could do isn't super fast, but I am gonna do them just to be easier. And while I have a down second here, I'm gonna mark that I need 3 Bowser's Moons. Okay, the fish I need is over here. Come here. It is RNG how many bites it takes for me to get this fish. But I got it in 2, so that's pretty good. I should land right on it. Look at Lake Moon, look at that. Making good progress. That's wrong. Hold on, let me mark that correctly. Sorry. I pressed the wrong button there on the tracker. Okay, this moon is a little bit annoying, but I'm still gonna grab it. Oh, I wasn't able to do what I wanted there. That should work. There we go. One chin. And there's a couple minutes here I can also grab before I go over and grab that one. Wooded. I'm also gonna mark one chin while I'm here. I remember that I did that. Another Sphinx moon I can grab here. Up this way. I guess traveling Sphinx moon you might want to call it. I don't know. Binocular man. That was a pretty big time loss. That's unfortunately Cap. Just unlucky. Cap is just always useless because it doesn't. There's no moon requirement. You need to leave Cap. Oh, hold on. I need a bird. I don't want to lose this bird, but I do want to spawn this moon. I'm not exactly sure how it's working this mod. I'm assuming since I looked at it, it'll be spawned, but who knows. There's a Happy Cappy monitor guy over here that wants to see a bird. That's so I'm taking this bird over to him. And then there's like one more moon. We're going to be leaving this kingdom pretty soon here. We're in the home stretch here of just grabbing quick moons. There's a wooden moon in here. Grabbing the coins, because why not? I want to stay inside this wire. If I shake, I stay inside the wire. I need to mark that as a wooden moon. Okay, there's a painting I can... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't realize that bridge is in here. Let me long jump this gap. Let me be prepared. Okay, there was a wooden moon I got just a second ago, and this is a Bowser's moon. Perfect. 2 more I need to find throughout the run. Okay, there's actually one more moon after this I want to grab in this section, and then there's another painting here we can take to leave the kingdom. Another Lost Moon. We should be getting pretty close to finishing out Lost here. Hold on, I almost forgot the moon I wanted to get. Get back up. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Let's try that again. Take 2. Did a little bit too big of a jump on the double there. This moon is definitely a little bit scary. It's very easy to die in this moon. It should be safe from here. Okay, now we can enter the painting. Which is just right back here. On to snow. Lake. I don't even know what kingdom state I'm in here. I'm just gonna go straight into Shiveria, though, I decided. I will grab this checkpoint, though, real quick. I should mention all loading zones that are connected to a story element. So like that one are not randomized. I knew that was going to take me to the right spot. Now there's a couple quick moves I can grab here. Just clearing out kingdoms. And if I get lucky enough, I shouldn't have to grind for any mins either. I should just be able to clear out kingdoms. I didn't want to grab that. I didn't react fast enough. How many moons do I need for snow here? Oh, that's really good. One more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I need 9. Let me mark that real quick for snow. I'm just taking a quick pause here. Oh, whoops. That's a typo. Okay, sorry about that. Now I can continue with the run. I think I actually want to do the bound bowl here immediately so I can unlock more stuff in Shibuya. I'm doing a roll cancel clip to get into the bound bowl hopefully here pretty quick. This can be a little bit precise. Give me a second. Oh, stop bonking. I should be getting this clip. I might have to move on and do a different version of the clip. Let me give it like another try or two. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm just losing time to this clip. There's a couple of different options, ways for me to get out of bounds here. Oh man, none of my clips are working. One more option, hopefully this one works. I really just want to do the Bamble race because that'll unlock the main rock and give me a lot of progress here in this kingdom. So this is definitely worthwhile to do, just sometimes it's gonna take me a minute to clip out of bounds. Come on. Cooperate. Really? I might have to just give up. There we go, never mind. Took long enough. There we go. I'm okay with that. Yep, okay, so now we're gonna be able to do the Bamble race, get another multi-moon done, and then, have full peace in this kingdom so I can grab a bunch of moons. Another reason why grabbing multi-moons is really good is just because you could potentially get a ruined multi-moon, and that could just be enough on its own to leave the kingdom. Like I said, ruined is the rarest moon to get. I'm liking my progress so far, though. This seems to be a pretty okay seed. A lot of this mod is just complete RNG, so you just have to get lucky in a lot of spots. Oh, I forgot to do the shop, but I could come back for it. Actually, what am I saying? I can't go into any of the shops just through loading zones. It's just gonna be randomized. So I can only go into the... unless I just get lucky. I think pretty soon here I might go back to Cascade, though. Maybe after I clear out this kingdom, who knows? Or I could just continue with the painting chain until I visit every kingdom I need to. That also works. Race is going pretty good so far. Okay. Final lap here. That's a Metro multi-main, that's really good. We might be getting close to done with Metro Progress, who knows? Okay, let's clear out some of the moons on the snow surface here, and then go into Shibuya. Clear out some of the 4 rims there, and then we should be good to lease now. I'm gonna go this way first. These bunny moons can be really annoying to grab if you don't have it set up, but luckily I do. And it was useless. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way now. Oh, that's perfect. That's a Bowser's moon. Trying to always look at the moons before I commit to doing them. I love using that guy's boost. That's such a cool strat, using the boost to get all the way over to this last moon shard. That's Lake. Oh, I didn't get my jump off in time, so I was updating the tracker. Okay, I want to make my way over to the moon rock now. Actually, hold on, I changed my mind. Actually, that moon's not... No, it is... Okay, it is there. Perfect. This will, give me good progress towards the moon rock. This is probably how I should do it. And then while I'm doing this moon, I could overlap it with talking to Toad. No. Just about halfway to one snow now. Oh, that's useless, unfortunately. Can I dive out of the way? I can't. Oh, well. Once I have a full kingdom fully cleared, I also just don't bother updating it on the tracker anymore. Just a bit. Just out of convenience. There's no point in updating it anymore. I love that these timer challenges don't have cutscenes. Just the minor time saves are so nice. Failing again. Lots of Bowser moons here. Oh, crap. Doing good on Metro as well. Another fishing moon, second one of the run. There he is. I was like, where's the big fish? Is it, like, glitched? Come on. Really? I'll take 4th try. Lake I'm probably good on. I probably don't have to grab Lake anymore. 8 moons is a lot. One chin I definitely still want to grab, though. Sand's still good. I'd be shocked if I need less than 10 sand moons, I'll be honest. So we're still good to pick up sand. Metro I could probably chill on a little bit. So using the gust from that wind to get all the way over here. Perfect. Snow is super useful. Okay, now we're going to enter Shibuya. Grab a couple of quick moons here, and then we should be done with it. We should not be here much longer, only another couple of minutes at most. I mainly just want to clear out these areas here and then probably go back down to the racetrack for another, like, moon or two. And I know these are not going to be randomized because these are actually not loading zones. They're, like, pseudo-loading zones. It doesn't actually load anything. They're always loaded in. Really? Good. I'm liking this run so far. We're, like, getting moons evenly across all the kingdoms, which sometimes doesn't happen. Sometimes you get, like, really loaded in one kingdom. Snow is good. Okay. Hi there, Tiberian. He was waving to me. I've never seen that. Okay, and there's 3 minutes in all these rooms, which is why I'm doing them. It's better than, like, a normal sub-area. And because I did the roll cancel to, like, kind of glitch the kingdom, some of these minutes are just freebies. You'll notice the, Rango moon's just not... Or I'm not gonna have to fight Rango once I get up there. It's just gonna be given to me. And whenever I enter into the shards, or I'm not gonna have to grab the shards again. Well, it doesn't even matter. The Rango moon's useless. Which is a good thing, which is like exactly why I don't do the fight, and I just skip over it. I don't want to have to spend all the time fighting Rango just for it to be useless. Yeah, Metro again. I think we're probably pretty close to being good at Metro, but I could have over 20, so I should still keep grabbing them. Metro has 20 in vanilla, so you never know. Another useless story moon here being Bowser's. Wooded I'm probably getting pretty close with. Once I get to like 10, 15-ish, that's when I'm like, oh, I'm probably pretty good on a kingdom. For collecting moons. Okay, 3 more moons here. Perfect. And now we're just gonna stack a bunch of Goombas and go all the way to the top of the room. Luncheon is good. Oh, I didn't mean to uncapture those Goombas. That was my bad. I'm gonna have to go back for them. I'm gonna have to remember to mark that luncheon in too. I didn't really get this. So can I do it? I can do it right here. There we go. And then I get to do a little bit of a cool shot here where I bring the Goombas over here and I leave and go up here with Mario just to trigger everything. Just faster to trigger all these icicles to fall with Mario rather than walk up there with the Goombas. I will be walking up there now, though. Couldn't see. Okay. Should get a moon here. Hopefully it's not Bowser's. I'll take Snow. Snow is still useful. I still need one more after this for Snow. And then I'm still not going to do this moon the intended way, unfortunately. I'm just going to hop down. Luncheon. Tell me you find that red, man. Really need to find those rune mins here. That's like all I really need left, and I could maybe beat the game soon, even. Like, I'm doing pretty good. I still need a handful of minutes to beat the game. I'm only at 83, but, you know. Wait, no, hold on. I want to go down here. I wasn't really thinking. I blanked. Aw, come on. I think once I reach 124 moons or so, I might head back to Cap for sure, just to see what totals I need for each kingdom and what kingdoms I can leave and whatnot. Ah, I shouldn't have grabbed that. Okay. Now I'm going to do another painting here, and we're going to do a trick known as Blowy Noey. Which is just a way to get up to this painting moon here without using the Blowy Joey. Grabbing this heart just for the heck of it, why not? This might take me a try or two. This trick's pretty precise. It's not how you do it. I'm looking to get a vault off Cappy here. It's a little bit finicky. It's never taken me this long, though, so hopefully I can get this. Why is it not giving it to me? There we go. I'll take that. Okay, how many moons do I need for Wooded? Come on, load game. You can see why loading zones are pretty slow for this mod. I need 19 moons for Wooded. Oh, I can't leave. I should be able to warp to the Odyssey though to get out of here. So I still need a lot of Wooded moons. But luckily I could just kind of traverse this kingdom and get moons now. We can do just like what I did with Snow, except with Wooded. And Wooded's a much bigger kingdom. And this is one of the shops I was talking about. This one does not have a loading zone, so I can actually buy a moon here. And it's going to tell me what moon it is before I buy it to see if it's useful. Yes, I'm going to buy that. Doing some fancy 80% movement there to get up to this uproot pretty quick. Okay, we're done with Snow. Another kingdom completely cleared. Okay, I'm gonna go for a trick known as Nut Clip here. Come in. Okay, I'm not actually going to do the traditional out of bounds here. I'm going to do gate skip, actually. And that's just because I want to get to Spirit pretty quick here and beat Spirit. Punch in. I want to try to get peace in this kingdom as quick as possible so I can get the Moon Rock. That's kind of the best play. I was going to go in the maze, but I can actually come back to it for a second moon later, so I'm going to not do that. Good at Wooded Moon. We need lots of those. Wood is very important right now. Okay, well that's useless. I failed the trick I was going for anyway, so I'm okay with it. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's not die. I was trying to go for a trick known as Fire Road Skip there, and it did not work out in my favor. Second try. Really? Okay, that's crazy. I can't remember the last time I died to this trick. Well, I think that's the first death of the run, so I really can't complain. Yeah, it's a pretty costly death, though. There we go. Can I finally get this? There we go. I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna rush Spirit here, but I am gonna go in here because I'm not gonna want to come back to this tower. I'm trying to come up with how I want to route stuff on the fly, so it's a little bit awkward. Okay, I'll mark that in a second. I need to do a skip here. Metro Wooded. Okay, I'm gonna want to grab this checkpoint before I start this fight. Okay, and this should be another multi-main, hopefully for Wooded. That would be ideal at this point. Wooded might be the kingdom with like the most moons I need at this point. Or like the kingdom with the most missing moons, if that makes sense. I'd be hard-pressed to believe if I'm missing like 10 moons in any other kingdom at this point. Already almost have enough moons to beat the game, so like I said, once we reach that special 124 number, we're gonna be just traveling through kingdoms, see what I can do. I think that's useless, unfortunately. Like, with enough luck, we should be able to take the Odyssey through Sand and Lake and get to Wooded normally. Like, with enough luck, we might be able to traverse all the way to, like, Metro or even past Metro. Like, we're doing pretty good on moons here. Ruined is the big one. Ruined is the one where I really need to figure out what I want to do. Or, like, I need to find that moon pretty ASAP. Okay, we're gonna go fight Torque Drift now. Which is, the second boss for this kingdom. Second boss I need to fight to clear out world peace. I did not anticipate to struggle this much with finding the Roadman. It typically isn't this bad. Typically by this point I have at least one. That's okay. The siege is really good apart from just the Roadmans, I would say. Okay, another kingdom to be cleared for peace here, after I beat this boss. And like I said, another moon rock opened. Okay, and then if I hop on this thing... Okay, I don't have it yet. Oh, whoops, I took damage. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get a trick known as speeding up boy here to hop around with this guy really fast. I think I might have it. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's really precise and finicky. Oh, website. Look out. Oh my, I'm screwing up this fight, guys. Okay, it's fine. You didn't see that. That's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, was going to be a good phase, and then I screwed it up. Hopping around. There we go. One more block. Done. I really hope we find a Ruin Moon here soon. What is good, though? I will take 3 Wooded Moons. Starting to low-key get worried about this Ruin Moon. Okay, and now I just want to hit the Moon Rock immediately. think it's back right here. There it is. That's a hint I might as well look at here real quick. No harm to look at this. Okay, then kind of what I want to do is like some scuffed unconventional routing here. Actually, I want these rocket towers. I also don't want to bonk with them. That would be bad. Okay, I don't want you. That's snow. That's bad. Almost done with wooded. Up, bonk. Two, three. Useless. Lots of useless mins I'm unfortunately coming across here. Oh, don't land in that, please. I don't want that min. I think I might land in it. I did not. Perfect. I did bonk, though. Okay. Okay, that's a couple of mins I can grab here now. There should be 3, like, in this immediate area. One more wooden min, that's all I need. Oh yeah, this shardsman's bugged, I guess. I guess I can't grab this shardman. That's fine. Not a big deal. I'm just not gonna bother with the shardsman then. Oh, I didn't get the coal roll cancel I wanted. Okay. Come up here, please uproot. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna showcase the intended flower road now. That I skipped over earlier and died too. There's another pawn enderman where you have to bring a capture over to a guy to get him in. Oh, this one's bugged. That's fine, not a big deal. I'm gonna be too slow for this moon, unfortunately. That's fine. I'll come back for it. I'm gonna trick Nice tower skip here just to get up to the tower really quick. Doing a bit of a scuff version of it, I guess. Just because I know this is here. What is this gonna be? Is it gonna be useless? Yeah, maybe, potentially. Who knows? Can't tell at this point. Okay, I'm gonna do something kind of weird here. I'm gonna warp to exactly where I am. I probably should just warp to do this man, but that's okay. The reason I'm gonna warp here is for that bird I missed out on earlier. You saw it, it goes right past that platform I'm about to jump over to here. I don't even need that. I don't know why I grabbed it. Let me warp up to the top of the kingdom now. Oh, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to rewarp. I forgot this checkpoint doesn't work. I guess I can showcase why this doesn't work. It's a little bit bugged. Yeah, the gate's still there. Let me warp to Station 8, I guess. I can showcase some cool meme here where you can break this nut. Oh, there it is. Perfect. That's one. With enough luck, that might be enough to leave. Where you can bust open this nut and grab a timer talent at the same time. Now, I could just take the painting here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to come back for the painting. This is not really super optimal, but I am going to make a second visit to the painting just to come back later again. Okay, well, both of those were useless, I think. Yeah, I have enough Bowser's moons. Yeah, just fall. What am I doing? Because I need to get this Goomba moon. That's why I haven't gone up there yet. Wait, where? Oh, there you are. I got lost. Okay, then we can walk up on this slope to trigger Goombet. I'm gonna grab it just because I don't know yet. I know it's technically time loss, probably more than likely, but better safe than sorry. I think really all I need at this point is like ruin moons, and then like probably moons in a couple of kingdoms. Like probably no more than like a hand. Like 124 should be the number I need to leave with enough luck. I just need to find the ruin moons is the most important thing. Okay, I'm gonna go up to this moon, but I'm not gonna grab it, obviously. Okay, let's see if I can do this massive trick jump here. I think Toad might be broken, but we'll see. I'm gonna try at least. Yeah, a lot of the NPC moons in this mod are unfortunately broken because it's still a work in progress. But at the very least, it gave me access to the top of the kingdom here, which is nice. Nets me a couple of moons. Probably go with Sam, but maybe not. Sam might be a kingdom where I need a couple more. I'm gonna grab these coins just for the heck of it. Why not? Oh, that's a loading zone. I don't want to go in there. Actually, I lied. This is not a loading zone. And unfortunately, it was useless. I should have just warped. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I'm gonna warp up to observation deck real quick here for, like, I'm gonna grab one more moon, I think, and then we're good to leave. Yeah, I can't think of any more moons other than this last one I want to grab here, and then we're gonna take the painting again. Oh, really? Okay, I'm just not gonna grab it. I'm just not gonna grab it. I lied, I'm gonna grab it. That is an unfortunate time loss, though. I can't believe I missed that. That was such a swing and a miss. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay, I better grab it this time. There we go. Okay, now I want to fall. And then I want to warp up to the checkpoint here. I want to go to Station 8. Okay, that should give me the luncheon, and I should be able to see how many luncheon... Oh, this is the sand. Sand is not bad. I'll take sand. Okay, this should just take me to regular sand here. I haven't been to sand yet, so I should probably actually... This is probably just a time loss, unfortunately. I'll grab it. Why not? Can't hurt. I want to go to the mod menu and actually come to sand the right way. I think. I need 20 moons in sand, it looked like, so I still need a lot of sand moons. But luckily sand's a big kingdom and we could get a lot of moons there. Okay, I want to clear up cap real quick, I think, but I just want to grab, like, the quickest stuff. I screwed that up. I need to check no into moon rock jump here. Oh, I dropped my input. Well, I'm gonna have to try that again. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't do it. I don't know. I'm just here, so I'm gonna grab my info. There we go. I got the triple jump I wanted that time. And I got the long jump I wanted. Perfect. I'll take second try. Going straight for the bird just because kind of getting this guy on a cycle later can be a bit annoying, and I just know it works out nicely here. Yeah, sand moons I still need from what I can briefly saw there right before I went back to Cap. A lot of Cap moons here aren't super fast, but they're still worthwhile to grab. Better than going into sub-areas. With any luck, I might not even get to showcase the randomized loading zones. They are randomized, but they're just not fast for the speedrun, unfortunately. The beating chain will always be supreme. There we go, I almost didn't have enough height to make it up. This is a very, like foggy Cap Kingdom here. And this moon without the cutscenes is very awkward. This is a useless moon. I want to start this quest up as soon as I can. We'll come back for the shop. This Cappy scavenger hunt that this Bonneter is taking me on is gonna bring me all the way back to the shop anyway. So I'm just gonna prioritize doing this right now, and then we'll grab a bunch of mins back in town afterwards. I'll still grab that on my way back. Okay, almost done with sand here. 4 more after this moon. What's the dangerous I may not in the distance? What oh, that's sand. I'm definitely gonna grab that. Three more. Yeah, that's useless, unfortunately. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I didn't go on the bridge yet, that's why. I'm doing this out of order. I must not go on the bridge text. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I messed up the scavenger hunt somehow. You have to wait for the text boxes to appear for it to count, so sometimes the scavenger hunt can get a bit wonky. There we go. Not a big time loss, though. Useless. Yeah, I want that min up there. This min's quite slow, unfortunately, but definitely still worthwhile to grab. Just because I need sand progression. Sand progression is going to be hugely beneficial to me. I should be able to travel all the way through Wooded once I beat sand. I'd be shocked if I don't have enough lake mins. Please don't die. The fog I'm getting in this kingdom is making it really hard to see. It's like pseudo-fog, too. It's like not the normal Cap fog. It's really weird. I'm not liking this skybox very much. Making it very hard to play the game and making me lose time to this frogman. Oh my gosh, this frogman is so finicky. There we go, finally got it. I land, thank you. I'm gonna take the frog back to town too. I should need this moon. Maybe not. Well, I'm already committed to it, so I might as well grab it. I'll come back for that seaside moon. Yeah, lake. Almost done with clearing out Cap here. Okay, what's this, man? Yeah, I'm gonna buy Metro. Now we have enough for the vanilla total for Metro. We'll see if that's enough to beat it in the randomizer. I can only think of like maybe 2 or 3 remains I want to grab here. Where is the Sphinx? Hello? Or is it taxi? Where's the taxi? It's right here, sorry. That took me longer than it should have to find. I'm lucky still clearing kingdoms because I really need this red min too. I'm hoping that I only need 2 or 3 room mins with how this RNG is going. This is looking iffy at best for the ruin moons. Get me out off the pole, please. Oh, I must took damage. Yes! 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 That feels really good. Okay, we might be getting really close to beating the game at this point. Hopefully I don't need more than 3 or 4 ruins. I'm gonna go back to the Odyssey. I should just warp, actually. I'm done with Cap here. I'm curious. I think I'm just gonna see how far I can travel. Oh, actually, I can't beat sand yet, so I'm definitely just gonna grab sand moons and sand now. That's the plan. I'm just gonna grab quick sand moons until I have enough to leave sand, and then we're gonna try to beat the game from there. I really hope I can just end up finding enough ruin moons along the way just by coincidence, because this is a really good seed. This could be like a ridiculous time if that's the case. Okay. On to sand. So we're just gonna do, like, pretty much just any percent all the way through sand here, just to hopefully beat the kingdom quick. So one of the cool things about this mod is I just get to show off how much game knowledge I have as well. Because I just know, like, where all these moons are off the top of my head. Oh, it's actually 21. I miscounted. Okay, I need 3 more. I missed Saw. We're gonna come back to that seed in just a second here. Oh, that seed auto-grows. That's right. I forgot about that. 22. Is the bird here? Yeah. Huge. The seed should be auto-growing. Yeah, that's right. This mod has the auto-growing seeds. I don't even need to do anything fancy or wait for the seed or update the clock like you do in regular speedruns. Just because I don't know yet, I'm gonna grab it. Useless. We're definitely getting the part of the run where I'm starting to grind for ruin moons, and I'm just trying to skip over moons I don't need. I don't know yet, so I'm grabbing it still. Okay, I'm gonna try to go first try here, known as Dram Strat. Hopefully I can nail it first try. I'm essentially gonna be trying to teleport using a bullet bill here. Is the idea. Oh well, I'm gonna grab this moon just to show off the strat, I guess, but I don't need this moon, unfortunately. I'll grab it. Okay, I'm gonna go for a trick known as Popcorn Clip here as well. I'm doing, like, kind of a scuffed any percent routing. I'm kind of doing it in a weird way. Okay, I need one more moon act. Ignore that the tracker says I have enough. I'm not gonna update it. I know I need one more. Okay. Oh, and I found my one more. 24 has to be more than enough for Metro. Okay. We're done with sand now. I can officially leave the kingdom, but I do want to clear out just the quickest mins here, just in case I stumble across a ruin min. What is... Okay, that... Luckily, that lone pillar I just do not need. I'll grab it just because I'm not positive yet. I'm pretty positive at this point, but I'll grab it just in case. I always grab this checkpoint by habit from, like, talking to muscle memory. Useless, because I'm not going to be coming back here. Couldn't even see, but I got all those notes. Useless dive. Can I dive out of the way? Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? I think I have an idea. I'm gonna ride this actually like halfway across the kingdom just because there's a couple more quick moons I can think of that might be like ruined or whatnot. I'll grab this moon too just because it's here. It's not the fastest, but I'm passing it, so I might as well grab it. This is a ruined moon that's just extremely worth it. Okay, okay, okay. Can I not? I should have done that with the spin pan. That was a bit ballsy. Luckily, I only need 80 here, and this is like the easiest scoring. I really butchered this, though. This was bad. Wow, how was that 89? Useless. Unfortunate. It was worth the risk. These longer moons that are definitely more of a risk to grab towards the end game. Okay. Actually, I want to do this moon first, and then we'll go over there. I'm not going to actually go into the Sphinx, because that's going to be a loading zone, and it's going to take me somewhere random, and I'm not ready to leave sand yet. Ew. I'm just doing the full quiz. I just have the answers memorized, by the way, for this quiz. Useless. We're gonna grab a couple more moons and then leave and see what I need. Like, less than 5 moons here at this point. I was thinking about doing the sheep, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know, it could be a ruin moon. I don't need that. I'll grab the cacti and then maybe we'll come back for the sheep. I think maybe I just don't grab the sheep moon and we just traverse to see how many ruin moons we need or what kingdom I'm gonna get stopped at here. I'll grab it just because why not? At this point, I'm already, like, inside it. Okay, I think I'm good to leave this kingdom at this point. I think I'm content. We're gonna leave. Okay, we're gonna see where we get stopped here. Let's just hope I have enough moons to beat the game, maybe? I don't know, it would be tight. It could be possible. I have 136 minutes total. It could really happen if I just get really lucky with Ruined. It's just what it comes down to. I will say, if I somehow have enough moons to beat the game right now, this will be a world record. So let's just hope I do. Let's go to Lake. And if I don't, I could always take the Odyssey backwards and just go to some of these kingdoms I haven't cleared yet, like Lake. I'm just going to completely skip over Lake here. Yep, I have enough to leave Lake, as anticipated. We're playing for high variance here, I think is what I would call this. We're hoping just that Ruined works out. We're just hoping that this play works out. And like I said, if it doesn't, it's like a very minor time loss. It's like probably a handful of seconds. And I would say it's better anyway to have the Odyssey unlocked everywhere, just so I can have options of where to travel to. Luncheon is potentially where we could get stopped at this point. Luncheon or Ruined. I'd be shocked if we don't make it through the seaside at least. This comes down to how many ruined moons we need is the big thing, like I've been saying all run. Come on. Okay, let's leave Wooded. I should have enough to leave this kingdom for sure. I think I already saw and I counted right. Yep. Oh, I miscounted on the tracker, but yeah, I have enough. It was 20, not 19. I guess I'll update that just during this cutscene. Why not? Just for the heck of it. Unless I mislooked there. Who cares? Unless I miscounted this second revisit. Okay. I think we're gonna have to do Cloud here. I think is what's going to happen. So this is going to be like a short detour. Okay, I should have to do Cloud here. Yeah, okay, there we go. This was a bug in the older patch. I just updated my patch of the randomizer to fix a bug I had last time where I skipped over Cloud somehow and it broke my game completely. So that's actually a good thing. It is like a minute-and-a-half detour, though, unfortunately. Wow, that was a really good backup. Typically, if you do an extra jump or an extra capture there, it makes getting that first fast set near impossible. But yeah, I'm doing a strat here known as fast hats, where if I jump, if I'm above Bowser's hat and then throw Cappy, I can instantly grab it instead of having to run around the arena and bring the hat back to him. And I'm also hitting Bowser in a specific way here to make sure he dumps at least around the platforms. Saves a good bit of time throughout the fight. Also, I'm going to say the skybox is not good. It's very bright in this kingdom. I can't even see the cloud platforms that we're standing on. Okay, we should be able to leave boss here now, too. I mean, I only have 10 Lost moons, which is the vanilla number, so I may need to clear out Lost. We could get stopped here, but who knows? I could get lucky. I have almost 140 moons. I should hopefully just get lucky with Lost, maybe. Well, I lagged there. That was weird. Okay, I have enough. Let's just leave. Lost will probably be the first kingdom I come back to if I need more moons, just because it's so quick. And then we could go to Lake after that. But yeah, having Lost and Lake left over for extra moons is pretty good, because they're both really quick kingdoms. I might actually go to Lake before Lost, just because I can get a multi-min there, and there's a small sliver of a chance that's a ruined multi-min. Okay, on to Metro. We should have enough to leave Metro now. I'd be shocked if we don't. We have almost 30. 30 is so many moons. If we don't have enough to leave Metro, the Metro has a ton of moons in it. I could easily grab real quick. Like, there's still a lot of kingdoms I have yet to even step foot in if I need extra moons at the end of this Odyssey traveling sequence here. Okay, hi. Do I have enough? I do. Let's leave. Okay, on to snow. I should have enough for snow here. You know what? Just for suspense, let's go to Seaside. I'm interested to see how many Seaside moons I need here, because I don't actually have that information unlocked yet in my brain. We actually haven't been to Seaside at all yet. I technically lost like half a second by choosing Seaside before snow there, but I'm interested to see how many moons I need here. Interested to see if I have enough. Oh no, I need one more. Oh, I misread. Okay, I see the moon. So this is just time loss. Time loss on the potential world record. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's gonna be one short. That's crazy that I'm one short. That's just ridiculous. And it's right here. You can see it in the cutscene on that cliff. That's really silly. That is extremely silly. The really bright skybox made it so I couldn't see that blank moon thing there immediately. Okay. Now we can leave. Just a small time loss. I'll fill it in for the heck of it. Why not? Okay. Snow we should be able to leave immediately. Yep. Okay, moment of truth. Am I gonna have enough to leave lunch in? This is like the big moment of truth coming up here in about 30-ish seconds. Okay, blesses. I'm not live streaming, but blesses anyway. Blesses in the imaginative chat. If not, I haven't really even touched luncheon at all, so I will just clear luncheon real quick. Or at least do as much clearing as I can. How many do I need? No, I'm good to leave. Okay, let's see. If this is enough for Ruined, I'm gonna be really, really happy. Please, 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 please tell me I just luck out with Ruined. Two Ruined Moons is really tight. I'm gonna have to get really lucky for 2 Ruined Moons here. I could do the math to see if I'm screwed or not, but it's more fun just to travel and figure it out that way. And I'm not good enough at math to do quick math like that. Luckily, I do have a return to cap button, so I should not get stuck here if I don't have enough mins. Okay, moment of truth. Oh my gosh, I have enough. This is world record. Oh my god. This is world record by a lot. This is like a 15-minute world record. Oh my gosh. It's Jover, man. Get hacked, Karate Man. You didn't even last a day. Karate Man, if you're watching this, get hacked. He's the former world record holder. He got it literally like less than 12 hours ago, and he's already gone. He is already toasted. Okay, all I should have to do is beat Moon at this point. So if you're games committee watching this for any marathon, I'm gonna set the estimate high because I'm probably not gonna play up for this in a marathon. I'm probably gonna give myself like 15 extra minutes for this. Okay, let's go beat Moon. Because I just absolutely high rolled the crap out of this run. This was absolutely a high roll. I could have done even less in sand. Maybe. I think this absolutely could have been a sub 130 pace. Okay, all we have to do is clear out Moon here. It should be like 5 more minutes left in the run or so. 5 to 6 minutes from this point. Should absolutely be below an hour and a half. Or an hour 35. It's gonna be like a 10-minute world record or so. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I was almost considering not doing this run because I started it at like literally 9:30 a.m. my time. So I was almost considering just not doing this, but I'm so glad I did. I better be recording. Yeah, I'm recording. We're good. This recording better not corrupt either. Wow, I can't believe I just got this. This is actually only my second ever randomized completion run too, or completed randomizer run, believe it or not, and I'm already like chopping record by over 10 minutes. No, I just killed Mario! I barely missed that. That's embarrassing. It'll still be sub 135, don't worry. That's an embarrassing mistake to make at the end of world record, though, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed. I could still throw 10 minutes. It's guaranteed. There's no way. That's so rare that I make that mistake. That's such a rare mistake for me to make. Time save for the next person that gets here. I'm leaving them a little bit of scraps and Moon. Really? There we go. Sloppy Moon Kingdom, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna be doing a trick known as Moon Skip now if I can get on top of the Sphinx. I held back too much there. It's a Sloppy Moon. Oh my god, this really is a Sloppy Moon. I'm glad this is not like a tight base. Yeah, since if I just do those 2 wall jumps, I can skip over doing the Moon Cave and save like 3 minutes. Okay. Let's fight Bowser. This shouldn't be randomized. Yeah, there we go. That'd be very awkward. That's definitely a story portion, so I don't even know why I was worried, but that would be very awkward if that was randomized. Come on. 1.0 loads are so slow. Especially whenever you have a mod enabled, it loads even slower. I can't wait to send this to Karate Man. He's gonna be a little bit sad. Having no ability lock on this randomizer makes it so much faster. You actually save full hours. It's ridiculous. This randomizer is fun. I like it. I was having a lot of issues with it early on, so I wasn't sure if I was a fan, but now that I'm getting record, I'm a fan of it. I was very close to not even submitting this to marathons because of all the bugs I had, but I figured out all the bugs and now it's fun. Also should mention, I'm just doing fast stats here like in Cloud, and that fire phase is just a 4 scan. Okay, final fast stat. Okay, final 2-ish minutes of the run here. Time's gonna be whenever I shoot out of the wire at the end of escape here. Dude, my Mario gameplay is on point today. I had a run right before I went to bed last night that was almost PvP based on all story mins as well. My Mario Odyssey gameplay is, like, really good right now, which is a good sign. I'm playing at peak performance. Love to see it. Definitely were some mistakes in here and room for improvement, but the RNG definitely made up for it. I think this is going to be a harder record to beat. I think this one's going to stand for a minute. That's 2D skip, by the way. And that's SC skip, just for the memes. Why not? Just for you, Karate Man. I can't not do it if I'm going to beat his record. Okay, gonna be a 134. I threw quite a bit in this min, so it's closer to sub 135 than I would have liked, but I should have like 30 seconds for this pillar. 30 seconds of leeway for this pillar, which is good because I missed the first shot. Maybe in the first couple. Yeah, that was bad. Oh my god, what a bad first pillar. Oh, I almost died. Wow, that was really close. Ooh. I need to move for this thing there, that rock. Okay. GG's. Time coming up here. And time. 134.17. I am quite happy with that. That is crazy. Ridiculous. Thanks for watching my run here. If you're watching this for a marathon, I hope you accept this in. This is a very cool randomizer. It's a bit of a longer run, but it's so cool. One of the coolest Odyssey mods that's been made to date, so I hope you give this mod a chance. This run a chance. Okay, see you guys later. Goodbye.